The dream run is over, but the story is just beginning. Eala's historic Wimbledon campaign came to an end in the fourth round, falling to Italy's Jasmine Paolini 6-4, 4-6, 6-3 after 2 hours and 21 minutes of gripping tennis. But this is not a story about defeat. This is a story about a young woman who captured the hearts of millions, who made history for her nation, and who proved that she belongs among the best in the world. Just days ago, she stunned the defending champion Iga Świątek on center court. She became the first Filipino in the Open era to reach the fourth round of a Grand Slam, and in doing so, she became the biggest new star in tennis. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell. To understand why Eala's Wimbledon journey was so special, you have to look at everything that came before it. The 21-year-old arrived at the All-England club as the 29th seed, the first Filipino in history to achieve that honor. Her grass court season had been exceptional. She won the Birmingham Open, reached the semifinals of the Berlin Open, and stunned the tennis world by defeating world number 2 Elena Rybakina and world number 8 Elina Svitolina in the same tournament. She had proven that she could compete with the best. Her first-round victory over Renata Zarazua was a statement of intent, a dominant 6-1, 6-2 win in just 78 minutes. She then fought back from a tough first-set loss to defeat Maya Joint with a come-from-behind 3-6, 6-2, 6-0 victory. The revenge was sweet, but the real shock came in the third round. Facing the defending champion, Iga Świątek, on center court, Eala produced the performance of her life. The first set was a war, lasting 84 minutes and featuring a tense tiebreak. Świątek had 2 set points, but Eala saved both and clinched the set on her 4th set point. The second set was even more stunning. Eala stormed to a 4-0 lead and never looked back. The final score was 7-6, 9, 6-2. The defending champion was dethroned. Eala dropped to her knees, tears streaming down her face, overwhelmed by what she had just achieved. In her on-court interview, she delivered words that would echo around the world. "I went to train every day after school with my ruffled socks, light-up shoes, and chubby cheeks. To younger me, this is everything. This goes out to them, to my family, and to all the little girls with ruffled socks and chubby cheeks." The victory made her the first player from the Philippines to reach the 4th round of a Grand Slam in the Open era. The tennis world was stunned. The Philippines was celebrating. The victory over Świątek was not just a personal achievement. It was a moment of national celebration. The Philippines, a nation of 115 million people obsessed with boxing and basketball, had found a new hero. President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. congratulated Eala, describing her as world-class and terrific, and a true inspiration for young Filipinos. The BBC reported that Eala's historic run had thrilled the boxing-obsessed Philippines, with viewing parties and mainstream media coverage across the country. Fans were ecstatic. "Thank you for putting my first love tennis on the map and inspiring us all," one fan wrote. "I am crying with jubilation. Thank you, Lord God. This is for the Philippines' pride," read another comment. London-based nurse Roberto Ocampo Jr. captured the sentiment perfectly. "She's like a ray of hope for the Philippines, especially at her age. She made history. That's one thing that we can tell to the next generation." Tennis legends also weighed in. Billie Jean King shared a post celebrating Eala's achievement, calling her a genuine inspiration for kids in the Philippines and around the world. Venus Williams, Eala's former Wimbledon doubles partner, congratulated her for making history. Filipino boxing legend Manny Pacquiao said he was so proud of her, encouraging her to keep it up. The Eala effect was in full force. Her matches were must-see events, and organizers were scrambling to accommodate the demand. She was arguably the most popular player in tennis right now. Steve Johnson, a former American tennis player, discussed Eala's popularity on a podcast, saying that when she played Coco Gauff, the stands were 99% her, which is not normal, because Gauff usually commands a high percentage of fan support. John Eisner, the former Wimbledon semi-finalist, said she is one of the hottest tickets right now on the WTA Tour for sure. The support was a reflection of the deep connection that Eala had forged with her people. The 4th-round match against Jasmine Paolini was always going to be a challenge. The 30-year-old Italian was the 13th seed, a 2024 Wimbledon finalist, and a player with immense experience. Paolini had been in impressive form, and she was determined to end Eala's dream run. The center court crowd was packed with Filipino fans, but the pressure was on Eala. Eala made a nervous start, her first service game beginning with a double fault. Paolini, watched by Formula One star Kimi Antonelli and her idol Roger Federer in the royal box, was lively from the start. She landed a series of fiery winners to break Eala and take the first set 6-4. Paolini's efficiency behind her first serve proved to be the difference, as she landed 68% of her first serves and dictated most of the baseline exchanges. The second set was a different story. Eala came out aggressively, applying pressure on Paolini's serve. After a series of breaks, Eala broke for a 4-3 lead and then held from 0-40 down in the next game. It was a remarkable display of composure. She produced one of the match's biggest holds for a commanding 5-3 advantage and closed out the set to force a decider. The crowd erupted and the momentum was with Eala. The third set was a tense battle. Neither player blinked early, exchanging holds through the first 4 games. Paolini broke in the 8th game to move within cusp of victory. She then served it out confidently, despite falling 0-30 down, as a long Eala forehand gave the Italian match point. Eala's campaign came to an end with a double-fisted backhand that went just wide. The final score was 6-4, 4-6, 6-3. The match had lasted 2 hours and 21 minutes. Despite the loss, Eala's response was a testament to her character. She did not make excuses. She did not blame the pressure or the occasion. She simply acknowledged that she had not played her best tennis. "I gave everything that I could. I did everything that I could do today. So I'm proud of that," she said. She pointed to problems with her serve, but she refused to let it define her performance. In dissecting her loss, Eala showed a maturity beyond her years. "I have days like that. Everyone has days where they don't play their best tennis," she said. "I understand that's part of the job. I don't think I'm going to be playing the best tennis of my life every single day. With that being said, I'm really proud of how I handled things. I just have to kind of move forward and continue with my progress." Eala's ability to accept defeat with grace was inspiring. She had won the respect of the tennis world, and she had become a role model for millions. Her post-match interview was a masterclass in humility. She praised Paolini, said that she was proud of her achievement, and looked forward to the future. The BBC reported that she was leaving Wimbledon with positive thoughts. Her fans, both at the All England Club and back home in the Philippines, were proud of her. Eala was also gracious in victory. After the match, she received an ovation from the crowd and held up the heart symbol she made with both hands, appreciating the support she has gotten from the All England Club fans. She had won the hearts of the tennis world, not just with her tennis, but with her character. She had become the biggest new star in tennis. Let us zoom out. Eala's Wimbledon journey may have ended, but her legacy is just beginning. She may not have won the trophy, but she won something far more valuable. She won the respect of the tennis world. She won the hearts of millions of Filipinos, and she proved that she belongs among the best in the world. Eala's run at Wimbledon was the culmination of years of hard work and sacrifice. She left her family in the Philippines at the age of 13 to train at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Spain. She had dreamed of this moment since she was a little girl with ruffled socks and light-up shoes. Her story is a testament to the power of perseverance and dedication. She has already achieved more than any Filipino player before her. She is the first to be seeded at Wimbledon. She is the first to reach the second week of a Grand Slam. She has beaten the best players in the world, and she is only 21 years old. Eala's impact extends far beyond the tennis court. She has become a symbol of hope for the Philippines. She has shown the world that greatness can come from anywhere. She has inspired a generation of young Filipinos to dream big. The Philippines Embassy in the UK has tracked her progress and posted congratulatory notes. She has met Kate, the Princess of Wales, and taken a photo with her. A photo of Eala diving for a ball in the match against Świątek has gone viral, with edits showing her wearing a cape and Superwoman outfit. Eala's journey is a reminder that success is not just about winning. It is about the impact you have on others. It is about the legacy you leave behind. She has already left an indelible mark on the sport. She is no longer just a promising talent. She is a star. The tennis world is watching. The Philippines is celebrating. And Eala is ready for the next challenge. Her Wimbledon journey may be over, but her story is just beginning. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell.